What's going on, YouTube? T Movies here. Since this month, I am doing my reviews for past horror films because it is, of course, October. Here's my review for the second horror film I'm doing a review for, and that is, of course, the probably one of the best ghost movies of all time, and that is 1982's iconic horror film Poltergeist. Poltergeist, this is a classic right here. I love Poltergeist. It's definitely one of my favorite ghost movies there is. One of the best haunt. Like, it's pretty interesting because it was like most ghost movies in the past, like before this movie, mostly took place in a mansion or a hotel, like The Shining and a couple of others. But this was like a horror film that, like a ghost film that took place in just a regular suburban area. And here, you got the Frilling families. You got Steve, played by Craig T. Nelson, and Diane, played by Joe Beth Williams, who they end up moving into this house, with their two daughters and their son, and Ghosts ends up pretty much communing with them through the television set, and the ghost actually, like, literally, the ghost literally sucks in, ends up sucking in Carolyn, and so like the family has to ends up pretty much hiring like this pretty much psychic woman played by Zelda Rubinstein, and here they have to like try to find a way to get their daughter back. There's loads of other creepy stuff that ends up happening. One of the most terrifying, most intense moments in film history is definitely when the dad was like peeling his face. I'm like, holy cow! I mean, this was PG, by the way. I kid you not. This is literally a PG movie. It's not rated R, not PG-13, because the PG-13 rating was around when this movie got released. This thing was literally PG. What the heck? I mean, like, what the heck was it with the PG rating? I mean, they did a PG rating about a killer shark that included a killer shark, a PG rating that included this. I mean, yeah, that explains why we have the PG-13 right now. Because this thing would have been straight PG-13 if it got released today. But anyway, of course, there's also a creepy clown. There's like a tree that terrorizes them. I mean, there's a poltergeist. And I would not be talking about Poltergeist without actually bringing this up. There has been reports that the movie's cursed. Yeah, like there was like even this docu series called Cursed Films, which explained the whole curse stuff. But if you guys don't really know much about the whole curse here, one of the curses is that the scene where Joe Beth Williams' character is like in this lake, like in this water full of skeletons and all. It's literally reported that those were actually real life human remains. I'm not even joking. Like from what I heard, those were real human remains in this film. Yeah, I don't know how the heck they got those human remains, but yeah. And of course, sadly, some of the cast members end up also passing away. Most notably, the one who plays the sisters, the one who plays the teenage sisters. Her name, the actual name is of course named Dominique Dunn. Sadly, she passed away at a very young age. I believe she passed away at age 22, if I'm not mistaken. She got killed by her douchebag of a boyfriend. And the most young one to pass away here is the one who plays Karen, Heather O'Rourke. Sadly, she passed away at a very young age, at the age of 10. RP to them both. Gone way too soon. I know the one who plays the son's still around. I think he like quit acting or something like that. But I mean, that's like Heather O'Rourke. Like I said, gone way too soon. Like she could have been a legit star. I mean, she was of course a star with this movie. Don't get me wrong, but she would have been a star, like a bigger star when she became an adult. Like her performance in this as Karen is one of the best child performances I've seen in a film ever. Like if I do my list of top 10 favorite child performances, Heather O'Rourke as Karen will definitely be. I mean, I believe she also won like a Young Actor award years ago as well. She of course did appear in Poltergeist 2 and 3. Sadly, Poltergeist 3 will ended up being her the final film she was in. I mean, I she's been in some other stuff as well, but I believe she was on Happy Days, if I'm not mistaken, and she's been like other stuff other than Poltergeist. But Poltergeist will always be her, pretty much the film that really bona fide her as a major star. I mean, she was like her performance in this is so terrifying. I mean, just the scene alone when she's like standing, like sitting in front of the TV and telling her parents that iconic line of "They're here." That girl, like that, literally became one of the most quotable lines in film history. And that line, like she nailed that line every inch. I mean, I believe she was like I think she was like 9 or 10 or 9 or 8 when she first did this movie, and that girl was terrific. She really played her part really well. And of course, Craig T. Nelson was great in this. Joe Beth Williams, Dominique Dunn was terrific. Zelda Rubinstein. I mean, her playing like I always like Zelda Rubinstein. I know she was great at pretty much like playing the psychic who helps them get the door back. But anyway, this movie is one of the most creepiest films of the 80s. Now, this film is actually not directed by Steven Spielberg, but you could tell that Spielberg was really involved with the directing, Now, if you guys don't know, Poltergeist is directed by Tobe Hooper, the same guy who directed movies such as the original Texas Chainsaw. He also did The Funhouse. I love Tobe Hooper. Him and Wes Craven are two of my favorite horror directors of all time. And Poltergeist, I would say, showed it. I mean, the other two sequels that came after was fine and whatnot, but nothing beats the original. The original will always hold up. I mean, I didn't even mind that remake that, with Sam Rockwell, and I did not mind that remake so much. But I would say right now, nothing beats the original. You can remake this movie all you want. You can't top the original Poltergeist. It's one of the most iconic horror films there is. Some of the most iconic scenes. Some of the best visual effects. If I do a list of top 10 favorite visual effects in horror movies, Poltergeist will definitely be in the top 5. I mean, definitely terrific special effects. I mean, obviously one of the greatest ghost movies of all time. The Shining's great and all, don't get me wrong, but I will always appreciate Poltergeist. Spielberg did a great job at the producing. Tobe Hooper did a great job at directing. The acting is great. I mean, if you guys have never really seen Poltergeist, not really sure we can find it nowadays. You can actually find it on HBO Max. I gotta rewatch this movie again. You can find it on HBO Max. You can rent it on Fandango, Vudu, Prime Video, Apple TV. Go watch the original Poltergeist. You'll probably have some nightmares. You're probably not even going to want to look at a clown or even a tree or even the TV the same way. But you'll still appreciate it. The movie been out since 1982. And, wait, what's it 1982? Let me double check out. Granted, I was not born in the 80s. So, yeah. It was in 1982. I had to look that thing up. But anyway, yeah, definitely, go check out the original Poltergeist. You won't be disappointed. Anywho, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen the original Poltergeist? If so, what's up? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What are some of your favorite parts? Some of your favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timu signing off.